All right. I am Sergeant Johnson with the Austin Police Department. I'm going to be providing a media brief for the SWAT barricaded subject call that we have going on here in the 4400 block of Airport Boulevard here at the Urban Villa apartment homes. What we're working right now is at approximately 7 o'clock this evening, members of our organized crime division unit, some of our officers they had located a subject with several violent felony warrants. They observed that suspect get inside of a vehicle with another person, and they began to follow that vehicle. The officers wanted to stop that vehicle as safely as possible, so they attempted a vehicle containment to safely take that suspect into custody. Both the suspect and that other individual rammed their way through that vehicle containment and evaded the officers in the vehicle. Our air unit was able to follow the vehicle up to this apartment complex that we're currently working the barricaded subject call at. Both the suspect and the other occupant evaded on foot from the vehicle, and then forcibly made their way through an apartment here in this apartment complex. The officers got here, they set up a perimeter and began to give commands over the PA system to both suspects. The primary suspect that they were after eventually came out and surrendered, and he was able to be taken into custody peacefully. However, we do believe that the second suspect is still inside the apartment complex and still inside that barricaded apartment. The officers have been giving commands over the PA system for several hours at this point. This did trigger a SWAT page, and our SWAT team has responded along with our hostage negotiation members as well. They have currently been continuing those commands and providing information over the PA system for this individual to come out of the apartment. We do believe that he's barricaded inside. Again, this is still an active scene. It's very fluid, and we're still gathering information as we're here trying to bring this to a peaceful resolution. We have evacuated the apartments that are next to where the current apartment that we believe our suspect is inside of, and we are currently working on making sure that we continue to provide those updates to anyone who needs to get back inside. We are asking people to avoid the area at this time. The suspect in this situation that we're still looking for is described as a whiter Hispanic male in his 30s, clean-shaven with short hair and tattoos on his arms. Again, we are believing that both these subjects were armed and dangerous at the point of contact, and again, we are asking people to avoid the area until we are able to determine whether he is barricaded inside or has fled the scene.
At what time was the initial contact made with the car?
Right now, the information we have is that this call all started around 7 p.m. this evening.
And how far was that vehicle from the apartment complex?
That's information that I'm not able to provide to you at this point. Again, that's going to be gathered, I'm sure, here once all of this has been broken down and they're able to debrief and gather all the relevant facts regarding this case.
How responsive has the suspect that's still there, how responsive have they been to your guys' talks so far?
We have yet to receive any response at this point. We're still, again, going through all of our procedures by attempting to tail over the PA system to see if we can get any type of contact. But again, just based on the information we have, we believe that suspect might still be barricaded inside the apartment.
And we heard a bang a little bit ago. Was that a flashbang?
So I'm not at liberty to comment on the SWAT tactics. The only thing I can tell you is that there is a procedure and protocol that they do follow on all of these calls, and they are currently going through that procedure as we speak.
What kind of warrant was being served at the time? What warrants were they, the initial suspects?
The best information I can give you right now is that they were violent felony warrants. And I'll take one more question.
No one's injured. Cops so far, no cops are injured. No one's injured at the moment.
At this point, we haven't received any information that officers are injured. Again, that could potentially change as this scene continues on. Thank you.
Thank you so much.